Hi you guys, sort of long time no chat. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to film a bit of an update and Q&A again today because I haven't uploaded to this channel in over a month, which I never like to let happen, but hopefully you can kind of understand why after you watch this video. I think I do have a few questions to answer from Twitter and Tumblr, so I will definitely answer those, but I also feel like this video is just gonna be like a rambly, we're catching up sort of thing. While I haven't been uploading to this channel, I have been posting content other places, so if you're not following me on my vlog channel, I uploaded vlogs from my most recent Europe trip. Avery and I went to London and then we traveled around Ireland as well, and it was just amazing. I was not ready to come back to New York. That trip was a little work trip for our brand. We attended the Future of Fabrics Expo. Basically just learned about new sustainability measures that are being taken on in the industry. Always want to be up to date on that stuff for personal interests and for our brand. Pretty much immediately upon return, my apartment turned into an inventory madhouse. We were originally using a third-party logistics center to do some of our shipping just for the sweatshirts and some of our rings for our orders. Also, if you're totally lost and don't know what I'm talking about, Avery and I launched a brand called STAATSBALLETT in December. We've been working on it for months and months before that, but it finally launched and we operated on a pre-order basis. So we took orders in December and we're continuing to take orders. The majority of our orders have already been fulfilled from launch day, and we were using a third-party logistics center for that. And honestly, it was just a mess and really expensive and more stressful than packing things up myself. So we ended up terminating our relationship with them and pulling more inventory into my apartment. I live in a super tiny apartment in New York City, so it's definitely been an adjustment for me. I'm also planning on moving out soon, so I had already started getting rid of furniture and kind of making room for the inventory. You can see some of it back here. Almost all of it's gone now. I've been packing up orders all day, every day for like the past week, but it's been really fun. And that's a little summary of what I've been up to and why I haven't been able to film a main channel video, just because I haven't even had room in my apartment to set a tripod down or cook breakfast or do anything like that. But no complaints, it's been really fun. I am going to go in and answer some questions. This is a good one. Some of you may have seen my video at the beginning of January where I talked about my decision to not complete my second degree at FIT. Someone asked, what are your thoughts on college and how much did your degree help you with STAATS? I believe my education definitely did help at FIT, but with that being said, I think I could have done it without FIT. I feel like the majority of the information that I learned was learned from the internet or from internships and just from going through the experience myself. There were a lot of things that I wish I learned in school that I just didn't. There were only a couple classes I think that were really crucial and that I sometimes have a hard time finding information online for. My costing classes, so like merchandising math, retail math, learning how to cost garments, markup, making plans for your business. Those were definitely useful. And then my textiles classes, because sourcing fabric, it seems like it's all fun and games, but there are a lot of things that can go wrong and you kind of have to have like some basic knowledge before you source fabric for whatever garment you're looking to make. I actually get a lot of questions and messages from you guys about starting a brand yourself, which I think is so cool, and I by no means am an expert at all. We've had so many like little mishaps, but it's just been a really great learning experience. But if any of you guys want to start a business yourself that's similar to this, I was actually putting together information to do some different blog posts, but I ended up typing up like 10 single-spaced pages. And I was like, this is too much information for blog posts, and a lot of people probably aren't even that interested. So I had a suggestion from one of you guys to actually put it together into a PDF and sell it on Depop. So instead of it just being the PDF, I also included some other files like templates for costing and like your bill of materials and a bunch of resources for factories and shopping for trims. And I just wanted to try to make it like a beginner-friendly guide for you guys. So that's $10. It's on my Depop. I wrote it very casually. It's just kind of my notes, but if anyone is interested in that, my Depop will also be linked down below. A lot of questions asking if I have regretted my decision to finish up school early, and no, I haven't even had time to think about it. So maybe one day I will, but I could always go back. So yeah, I don't miss it at all. I just don't think that it's right for me at this point. This question's really funny. Where do you cop them Chester's hot fries in New York City? They are hard to find here, at least in Manhattan. I occasionally run into them at bodegas in Duane Reade's, but it's very rare, and Chester's hot fries are so much better than Takis. So good luck. You can buy them on Amazon though. My grandparents always send them to me. Any upcoming vacation plans with Avery? Also, did you ever decide how and if you were going to change up your hair? We don't have any trips planned right now. I'm wanting to go somewhere for my birthday next month, but I don't know if we actually will end up doing that. So my apartment lease is up at the end of April, and I am out of here. This place is a death trap. I don't know if you can hear like any buzzing noises or see the lights flickering, or I don't know. There are a lot of issues with this apartment, but I'm so over just even thinking about it because I don't have that much longer left. I believe the plan right now is that I am going apartmentless for some time, just so I don't have to pay rent and can travel a lot. I'm really wanting to go to Asia, also wanting to go to South America, but I feel like that will just be another trip in itself. But if you guys have any favorite places that you've traveled, I would love to hear in the comments below. And for my hair, I am pretty like all over the place. I definitely want to keep it black, I've decided, but I've been wanting to add some layers in. I thought I was gonna chop it short again, but I've been doing that for the past few years, so I think I am gonna let it grow out a bit. Right now it's actually pretty long, but I haven't had a haircut in like 7 or 8 months. But I was thinking I'd probably just add some layers into it. What are your inspirations at the moment? Any fave Instagram accounts? I can't really think of any off the top of my head, but I'll definitely flash some across the screen now for you guys to check out. And inspiration wise, that's rough. I mean, it's fashion week right now, so I always just feel like I take a ton of inspiration from my personal style from watching the shows. I think I rarely take inspiration from people when it comes to style, more so from brands themselves. Everyday makeup routine, please list products too. Any fashion favorites at the moment? I finally have some of my own clothes that Avery and I made. We had only had samples before and they had all been at our factory for reference during production. So I finally have some of my own things. I have this button up. I wear button ups like every day. It's a total staple for me, but got this one. I like it. The sleeves are a bit longer and it kind of like bunches up at the cuffs. 4-button cuff. Love that. I recently got these shoes. I think I'm gonna do another shoe collection video because my shoe collection has changed a lot and I am a total shoe girl. I will spend money on shoes before I spend money on like anything else. Maybe I'll do a new video. I need to figure out how you pronounce this brand name. I'll flash it on the screen right now, but they actually gifted me these and I think they restocked them today. So they're the Angel shoe, super chunky, actually quite comfortable, but I was just sizing up half a size in them because these are a tiny bit small for me, so they gave me some blisters at first, but now they're good. I've been wearing them out. I also recently got some Margiela tabby pumps, which I know you guys think are super controversial, but I have been wanting those for a while and I finally just caved and got them when I was in London because I could get my VAT return and everything's just cheaper in Europe than it is in America. And then for pants, I have been wearing the Staats Bag of Bones sweatpants like almost every day since I got my own pair. They're almost sold out right now. We don't have very many pairs left, but they're just a super like baggy but still kind of structured sweatpant. I've had some questions about the length on them. They are pretty long. We have size charts on our site, but if you get them hemmed, they'll keep the same shape if you want them. But all of our clothes are like designed for taller people. Avery and I are pretty tall people. And you can always take length off, but you can't add length on. So that's our philosophy. I am getting squirmy, so I'm gonna go, but I hope you guys are having a good day. I really enjoyed catching up with you, and I'm definitely going to be filming some more videos. I'm going to Avery's college town this weekend, and his apartment's a lot cleaner than mine, so I hope that we can finally film some things there. Yeah, I'm about to go meet up with some friends for dinner, and I think we're doing some shopping. Probably won't buy anything though. Can't add anything else to my life right now. Alright, you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.